Hello everybody, my name is Wyatt Sale and I'm going to be reviewing the movie Split. So spoilers ahead if you haven't seen it. It is an amazing movie. But this movie follows a man named Kevin who suffers from a dissociative disorder. And specifically DID, which stands for Dissociative Identity Disorder or Personality Disorder, as some of you may know. But the plot of this movie is a man named Kevin. He suffers from DID and he has 23 unique personalities living inside of him. And in this movie, Kevin goes ahead Kevin or one of his personalities goes and kidnaps 3 of these girls. And it follows these girls as they interact with Kevin and as they try and survive and try and get away from him. But in this show and in this YouTube review, I'm going to be talking a little bit about what is DID. And there are 3 things that I found that to describe DID. And one of them is the presence of 2 or more personalities. And as you watch this movie, you will definitely see more than 2 of these personalities. But I wanted to show a quick video that goes over a little bit of them.
In the face of their scare tactics, we should choke.
I hate my insulin shots. What do I have to do with diabetes? All the doctors, besides Dr. Fletcher, say that we're the same person, just personalities.
Another one of these things is gaps in memories. And one of these gaps in memories that they have is one of the personalities locks these women in a room. And then that same person, but a different personality, unlocks the door and starts having a conversation. And then a little bit later, the personality switches back, and the person who locked them in the room comes back and is very confused to find that these girls are gone. So that is an instance of a memory gap that they have no idea that occurred. And I can imagine would be pretty freaky, whether you're crazy like these personalities are or just a normal person. And then the last one is an out-of-body experience. And there's a clip that I thought would be perfect for this.
I think I'm talking to Dennis. But he's been banned from the light because, among other reasons, he has a proclivity to watch young girls dance naked.
Now, there is a little bit to unpack in this clip right here. But the reason why it is so important is because she says that he is banned from the light. And what that means is inside Kevin's head, there is a dark room. And there's one chair in the middle that has light on it. And each one of these personalities, when they sit in that chair, they control the body or control Kevin. And I would kind of put that as an out-of-body experience, is all of these different individual identities know that they are inside the head, but they can't talk at that certain point. And that is why I feel like that this video was a perfect example. And there is a question while watching these types of movies that go over these certain psychological disorders is how accurate are these things? By the 3 things that I went over on this list, I would say that it is fairly accurate. I don't think a lot of the violent tendencies of this movie are for the everyday person who suffers from DID, but I think it can give us just a little bit of a glimpse inside of that personality disorder or dissociative disorder. I wouldn't recommend it for people who have it and trying to understand it, but I think it is very good for entertainment, of course. And I would definitely recommend this movie to the normal moviegoer. But again, it's not for the faint of heart, so be careful, but I would definitely recommend this movie.